Hey, first we want to say thank you all for coming here today. We're here today with a really special announcement that is really important to the young people you see to my left and my right and the young people they represent. Before I hand it over to the mayor to provide the actual announcement, I want to say this. It is incredible to live in a city, to be with a mayor, a city council that cares so much about the young people in this community and particularly about education in this community. The funds from Elevate have allowed us in the city schools to do things, quite frankly, we would not be able to do. And today's announcement is a continuation of the excellent things we've been able to do with those funds. I also want to say thank you to our Board of Education for having the courage and the wherewithal and the vision to see where we can take this school system so that we can be the thriving school system that we need to be for this community that is doing so many amazing things. The young people here will talk in a minute about this announcement, but I'm going to turn it over to Mayor Maddox so that he can share this exciting news. And then as he comes, I just want to give you this. We're talking about dual enrollment. Let me just give you some quick numbers. So far, we have 795 students who have taken advantage of the Elevate dual enrollment for a total of 3,470 hours of college credit earned before they walk across the stage and get their diploma from the city schools. We have 611 students today currently taking a course or more at Shelton State, Stillman College, or the University of Alabama. And I do not know another community in our state that is doing this work and where the funding barrier has been removed for all students. And let me say that again. Elevate has opened up an access for all students that was not previously there in our state. So this is allowed now. We are at 62% of our eligible students are taking college courses before they walk across the stage. Folks, this is unheard of, and I'm just so proud to be in a school system that can serve these bright and beautiful young people, and I'm thrilled that we've got a mayor who sees the vision in this and has the vision for this.
Can I ask one
Yes, sir.
Quick question for you. You kind of touched on this, but just how exciting is this for you to have this and have the support of the city for the students?
Our commitment is that every graduate walks across the stage enrolled, enlisted, or employed. And quite frankly, without funding, you can't guarantee those things. And as a school system, we're in the business of guaranteeing not the diploma, but success after the diploma. So to answer your question, beyond excited. Money, funding makes a difference. And these young people will be able to talk about the access that is there for all students. Every student in the Tuscaloosa City Schools who's eligible for this has a scholarship for dual enrollment. So it's a game changer. Quite frankly, this has changed expectations in the city schools. It's changed lives, to be honest with you. We have students who are having access to college credit before they graduate that they would not have otherwise possibly. A good number, I think 52% of our students, this is their first exposure to a college course in dual enrollment. And that's happening before they graduate from high school. It's a game changer. Mayor Maddox?
Thank you, Dr. Derry. Good morning to all the members of the media gathered here, especially to our young people, our students that are here. Days like today remind me of my experience in 2018 when I was crisscrossing the state of Alabama talking about a lottery for college scholarships. And the genesis of that were my parents. When I was a freshman in college at UAB, my sister was a senior in college at UA. I was born and raised in a place in Tuscaloosa called Idlewood in East Tuscaloosa. And my parents had to sell their home. They were both educators, had to sell their home and move to a rental house in Fayette just to keep my sister and I in college. And I think about that. Then I don't know, it's one of the few times I ever saw my mom cry. At the time, I don't know if I understood the sacrifice that my parents made. And so in my political life, I've always made it had a belief that no parent should, whether getting their child ready for school or the workforce, should ever have to give up so much. And so when coming back from 2018 and beginning discussions with our amazing superintendent, we started mapping out how could we create something that helps our young people. And dual enrollment scholarships became the pathway in partnership. And through our city council, we've been able to fund a program that up until now, beginning in 2020, had funded 9 credit hours for every 10th, 11th, and 12th grader in our city schools, which was extraordinary in and of itself. Well, thanks to the funding of our city council, thanks to the work and great stewardship of the city schools, today I'm proud to announce that this year that number is moving from 9 to 12 hours of college course credit funded by the City of Tuscaloosa. And as Dr. Daria laid out through the data he provided, this is extraordinary. You don't see this in other communities. Beyond what it does for these young people who are our future, it shows the state, the nation, this community is focused on its most important asset, and that's our future. And the young people are the ones who carry that for all of us. It is such an honor to be a small part of all of this today, and it's quite frankly one of those things that gets very emotional for me, because I think about my mom and dad and what they did for me. And then I think about that sacrifice. Hopefully I've been able to give back and make a difference to my family and to my community. And I think about what these young people beside me, what they're going to give back to all of us. And just because we made an investment at a key time. I also want to brag, and I'm going to call up Dr. John Coe, who just was appointed, is that the great thing about Tuscaloosa is somebody does something, and then somebody says, wait, I'll say, hold my Coca-Cola. Somebody says, you know what, we're going to do something better. And Shelton State, in partnership with the city schools and the City of Tuscaloosa, last year began matching for the 9 hours that was being provided. They matched another 9. Well, when we went to 12, guess what Shelton State decided to do? They went to 12. If through Shelton State, that's 1 year of college. 1 year of college, and all you have to be is enrolled in the Tuscaloosa City Schools, this great school system. So, Dr. Coe, first, congratulations. And second, we want to call you up next and talk about what Shelton's doing in this extraordinary partnership. Dr. Coe? Congratulations.
Good morning, everybody. As Mayor Maddox just mentioned, 12 credit hours in a match with the Elevate 12 credit hours. Why would we stop the momentum that we've already started here? Went from 400 dual enrollment students to 1,200 this past year, and we just want to continue. Dr. Daria mentioned the 65% of post-secondary attainment rate within the city schools. We were at 44% last year, so I think we're actually chipping away at that number, growing confidence for our students, showing them the pathways, showing them that they can do the work, and I think that is critical. A critical piece to success, social mobility, return on investment for these dollars, and that's what we're all about, is giving these opportunities, meeting students where they are, taking them where they want to go, helping them, helping their parents. And so this is just another way that we can leverage this community's resources and do what we've got to do to get the job done in the community.
I think we have our partners from UA and Stillman College as well, if they'd like to come on up and say something.
Good morning. I'm Mark McCormick, the provost at Stillman College, and it's really a great pleasure and a blessing to be a part of this announcement and this opportunity for students in Tuscaloosa City Schools. This week at Stillman College is celebrating first-generation college students. We have a significant percentage of our students who are first-gen, and this kind of initiative is exactly what opens that pathway and opportunity. At Stillman for 150 years, we have served as a gateway to opportunity, and it is a great pleasure and really an honor to join with the consortia here in Tuscaloosa, with the University of Alabama, Shelton State, and with the City of Tuscaloosa and City School System to be that gateway and to expand opportunity for students in Tuscaloosa. So it's a great pleasure to be here. Thank you for the opportunity, and we look forward to continuing in this partnership.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am Florence Williams, Director of UA Early College, and it is indeed a great day for this city of Tuscaloosa. And we are proud to stand with all of these fine higher education cohorts that we have here in the city. And one thing that, again, we as the University of Alabama are excited again for the opportunity to elevate more students into our program. One thing I would love to be able to add, that one thing we will be able to do with these this increase of funding is to be able to again have students have priority admission into the university. So one thing about UA Early College, if you have 12 hours, maintain a 2.75 in our UA Early College classes, that is priority admission into the university. So we are excited about that opportunity for these students as well. And so one thing again, we would like to be able to say thank you to Dr. Daria for your continued partnership. Thank you so much, Mayor Maddox, and all of the city council here, and all the leadership here. And so again, we're excited about this partnership. And so for all the students in the Tuscaloosa City, because one thing about it, we want to make sure that we're taking care of kids in our backyard, and again, make sure that we are increasing the investment for Elevate students with UA Early College. And so again, we are very excited about the opportunity for our continued partnership. Thank you so much. You all have a great day.
You all may have questions if you want to speak one-on-one with our students, if that works, or if you want to ask questions of this group first, up to you.
Students is fine, one at a time.
They're the heroes.
Ma'am, tell us your first and last name and spell them both, and where you attend school.
Bailey Weatherly, Bailey, Weatherly, and I go to Northridge.
All right, Ms. Bailey, what do you think about this program? It seems like it's going to be the real deal to help students like yourself.
The dual enrollment program has helped me a lot. I've been able to take classes through the University of Alabama, and I've recently switched to Shelton. They both offer really great classes. I've gotten to take a couple through the university, which I thought is where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do, and I took a couple classes and realized that's not the path that I want to go down, and it's a really good blessing to be able to switch and just to make these changes really early on before going ahead and starting everything.
Bailey, how has this lessened the financial load on your family? And also, can you talk about how much less time you'll actually spend in college as a result of doing all this dual enrollment?
It's definitely helped a lot. I remember the first class that I took through dual enrollment, I paid for the first class through the university, and that's when I learned about Elevate. And they have been all funded since then, so it's been a very good financial decision for me and my family. I know that a lot of people aren't able to financially afford stuff like this, so to be able, for kids in the Tuscaloosa City Schools to be able to have this opportunity to be able to take classes and get a head start is really great. And the path that I'm taking through Shelton, I'm pretty much almost halfway done with college, and I haven't even gone yet, so it's been very it's been very good.
Are you a major, or what do you want to do with your career?
I thought I wanted to go to the university for criminal justice, but I've completely switched, and I plan to go to the nursing program through Shelton.
Bailey, what's your classification at Northridge? Sophomore?
I'm a senior. Yes.
Bailey, thank you.
Nicely done.
Good job.
All right. Tell us your first and last name and spell it for us, please.
My name is Harmony King, Harmoneeeking.
And where do you attend school?
Old Paul W. Bryant High School.
Okay. Your thoughts on dual enrollment and how this is helping students?
I think dual enrollment is a good option, especially if you're going into a field that requires more than you going to college more than one time. It helps reduce the amount of classes you have to take in the time, of course, and it is very helpful because it allows you to either get dual credits or just credits in general, so you can go ahead and get those classes out the way.
What are some of the classes you've knocked out already?
I've taken a lot of classes, but I've taken history, psychology, and biology. I have a total of 30 credits, so I've taken a lot of classes.
What is it like being a high school student and a college, kind of like a college student in between?
It can be very stressful, and I'm also an athlete, so I have to have time to basically figure out. I have to be on a schedule, and so it has helped me with my time management and also getting prepared for college.
What do you want to do with your career in the future?
I want to be a criminal justice prosecutor or a private investigator. So,
And what would you say to kids who are like about to start this new journey in their life?
you have to go in with a strong mind and don't get discouraged if you get like overstressed or like off track, because you can always get back on track, and the professors are very understanding, and they understand that you're in high school trying to get ready for college, so they are very helpful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You want to go ahead?
Can you tell us your first and last name and spell everything and what school you attend?
My name is Citlali Luna, Citlali, Luna, Luna, and I go to Paul W. Bryant. Dual enrollment has helped me not only as a student, but it's helped me mentally, because I am really used to procrastinating a lot, but it's taught me to like time manage. As a first generation, it has helped a lot because college is not cheap. So it's really helped me a lot, and it's gave me really good friends.
What does your family think about you being a dual enrolled student?
They love it, but they see me cry a couple times because it's very stressful. But they are really happy with my results and progress that I've made.
How tough is it to be a dual enrollment student, and what that can mean for your future, doing, getting so much done?
That's can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
How challenging is dual enrollment, and how will this help you in your future career?
It's been pretty challenging because being a high school student, it's the level of academic, it's a lot harder. But if you learn how to time manage, it can be really easy.
You want to switch out? Well, got one more.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you tell us your first and last name, spell them, and where do you attend school?
Mary Brandon Ledbetter, MaryBrandon Ledbetter, and I go to Northridge High School.
Okay. Tell us your thoughts of dual enrollment and how this is helping you and others.
I think that dual enrollment is a really great opportunity for students like me who want to go ahead and get ahead in their college plans and just like kind of excel in it. And I feel like Elevate really helps people who otherwise wouldn't have those opportunities to do it. Yeah.
You have a fellow Northridge student with you, but I'm sure there's a lot more than just two Northridge students who are in enrollment. Do you guys kind of work together as a group or in small groups, or each one of you kind of on your own depending on what you're taking in the dual enrollment courses?
I feel like it's usually more like on your own, but we have our dual enrollment classes where you sit and you do your work, and so you can meet other people who are taking classes who may be taking the same one as you or another one that you can get help with.
Excellent.
Any other specific questions? You all did a great job.
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody's going to say